Oh, welcome to the new year, everybody. Sorry about that. Her Zoom sounds different than my Zoom, so I didn't realize we were recording. Welcome back to Elephant in the Room podcast. We have a episode that's going to be different from the rest of ours. We say that kind of frequently, but this time it's true. We're going to go through all of our goals for this year and what we intend to do with the podcast this year, how we're going to change some things. So Rinn is going to start.
Okay, well, first, Morgan and I are together.
Yes, we are together.
In addition to that, we're also recording our actual faces for video for YouTube,
which will be our first time doing that.
So this is very I'm now looking at myself up again, halfway decent, because my also add is 4:24 in the morning.
Yeah. It's 4:24 in the morning, the day after Christmas. Well, technically, the night of Christmas. Well, the morning of the 26th.
That's embarrassing for us.
Well, yeah.
So obviously we've been MIA from
3 weeks, for a while.
Podcast for a while.
I don't know how long, but it feels like it's been forever.
But when I tell you, my journal's under this thing, that's not helpful at all. We just spent quite literally 12:30 is when I walked in here.
There's switched on here.
It's beautiful. Since 12:30, going through every aspect of our podcast and
the associating platforms.
Yeah. So Instagram, TikTok, the episodes themselves, what now is YouTube, all of the above, and kind of discussing our goals for the year, how we want to make it happen, changes we want to see made, all of the above. And we are really excited. This isn't kind of the revamp that we did when we took a 6-month break from each other in June.
We revamped the theme, but it was kind of quite consistent with how we were doing things. This is still going to be very similar in structure, but hopefully better in execution.
Yes. And I think kind of obviously, as Morgan said, the entire point of this episode is to discuss our kind of New Year's resolutions and goals for the year.
Yeah, we'll also get into our personal goals after.
And that obviously coming with all of the above. And anyone who knows me personally has probably heard me say a million times over, the kind of theme of my life at the moment and me trying to get it together is accepting the fact that it won't be together ever fully. But being kind of just this general theme of intentionality is the word I love to use.
Yeah, I said it once and she keeps saying it. I feel so proud of her.
It's not just, it's been the theme for a little while, but we have an intention I don't know.
No, it's not.
We have a candle lit.
And it's supposed to be good for no idea. Okay, this looks like a very large flame. Actually, right now it is a very large flame, but it's not that fat. It looks fatter on camera. But also, sorry for the quality. That's Rinn's doing.
It is. I'm gonna.
Well, we probably won't fix it at all because this is the easiest way to record. But
I don't know what the problem is. Anyways, doesn't matter. So, kind of just being more with. Obviously, within my New Year's goals isn't to really, I have a lot of problems. And so it's not to fix any of them because I don't want to set unrealistic expectations for myself because that's the fastest way to get rid of a New Year's resolution, but more to be intentional with the things that I do. Thank you. We were so off center.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Be more intentional with the things that we do. So I'll talk about the podcast goals first. Are we going through all of them? Do we want to let it out there?
We can let not this one.
Okay.
But the rest of them, sure.
Okay. So our goals this year, we want to post 47 episodes, which if you are doing quick math, that means we get 5 weeks off to mess up, let life get in the way, any of the above.
Yeah. This year, for example, it was when we took the 5-minute break from each other.
That was even the 5 months.
It wasn't 5 months, but it was a long time.
It was
2
from
months.
December 25th to June.
It was spring break.
No, it wasn't. The last episode we posted was the cousin episode over Christmas break.
Oh, that's true. But that's not when we took our break from each other. That's just when we stopped it.
This is correct.
Yeah. Our break started in March. Anyway, back to the point. Okay, so fine. The first half of the year was a dud. And then, but since then, the only time we took a break was when we forgot
Mhm.
and when I had exams and Christmas and like all of December. So hopefully we'll do better. We're gonna do better.
We want to reach 5,000 followers on both TikTok and Instagram, which if you are not aware now, we're at like 100 followers on TikTok.
Yeah, we reached 100 on TikTok. We're at 119. I actually just checked. And then
we
on
are just over
Instagram-
1,500 on Instagram.
Yes.
So, and then we want to have 5 guest episodes this year. If you know, in the past, we've done one with my boyfriend and best friend. We did one.
Oh no, we
with
did 5.
No, 3.
Oh, because we did one with Peyton and Garrett, which are each
Is our
siblings.
cousin episode.
Yeah, but that was actually technically in 2019. 2020.
Then we
It's
did the one
2021
with Aiden and Hannah, and then the one with Steven. And those are the only guests we've had on.
I love Steven.
So our goal is to have 5 this year. We also, both Morgan and I, are attempting to get back into journaling this year.
Yes, I'm continuing my journal. So it's already partly used, but
so we have we spent probably the last, what was it like?
Oh,
what? Oh no.
I have some.
I got her.
Old
What
stickers.
was this, 2 years ago that I got you
I need to redo
all these stickers? I don't think you do.
I need to redo the back.
This one's so good.
I will keep that one.
I love this one with my whole heart.
I'll keep that one just for you. I'm gonna take off the top half and this. Actually, I mean,
Don't take it off now.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways, so we spent literally the last 3 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours
Doing what?
discussing the podcast.
No, we spent like the last hour discussing the podcast. We were playing. We were playing this game. We were playing.
We are not really strangers, or we're not really strangers. I'm so sorry.
What's the actual game?
I don't know. Oh, over here. But I was using the notepad as a straight edge. Oh, it's right there. So those are the collective podcast goals.
Yes.
Do you want me to do individual, or you want to go? You're individual.
Oh my god, how long is this episode gonna be? 4 minutes.
I don't know.
Hopefully this year I actually use my things I want to use my journal for, because I think what I was trying, like when I started the first time, it didn't work out because I wanted to do more than I could in a creative way at the time, and I really wanted it to look pretty. That was probably the worst part. So like I want to keep it as like a tracker and keep me accountable for a lot of different things. Like I want to stay hydrated. At one point, we were actually just talking about this. At one point last year, I think it was over the summer, I was hydrated like I was peeing like every hour. Like I swear to God, I was so hydrated. I've never been so hydrated in my life. I was drinking a gallon of water a day. Like that's not exaggerating. I was drinking a gallon of water a day. And then it got to the point where one day I had not drank much water. So I quite literally had 3 quarts of water within an hour, and then I threw it up. And that was the end of my hydration journey. I have not been hydrated since. So hopefully I can be hydrated in a healthier way this year and I can stick with it. Taking notes?
No.
Okay. Anyway, the other one is I think I've mentioned before. That I'm on Accutane.
Yes, I think so.
I don't know, because it's been pretty recent.
I know in our story.
And we haven't made an episode recently. So anyway, if you didn't know, I am on Accutane, which is another reason why I really need to be hydrated. But
you don't say.
My dosage just got bumped up, so I'm going to be taking it twice a day. So hopefully I'll do better than I did this first month, because this first month I probably like forgot to take it once every like 4 days, more like 3 days. It wasn't good. So hydration, Accutane, working out. Oh, this is a story, guys.
Hit us with it.
So, as we know, because I've mentioned it many a time, actually, the podcast has never known me as a fit person.
That's
so crazy. Oh my God.
It's really funny. Do you remember during the beginning of quarantine?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. No, don't even.
Oh no.
So, I am so warm.
I'm strip. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to. Anyway, at the beginning of quarantine, it was March 13th, 2020. I finished my soccer career. I played soccer for over 10 years. This is a Santa shirt for those watching rather than listening. I knew that was gonna be my last season, and then it got cut short, which kind of sucked ass. I mean, sucked nards. And I didn't work out for like a very long time after that. Actually, no, that's such a lie. It was like a couple months, and like once we hit summer, like once school was over, Corinne and I would FaceTime, and we would do what's her name?
Chloe Ting.
The Chloe Ting workouts. And
it wasn't cute.
I 1,000% lied to Corinne on so many times. I'm like, yeah, I did it today. God, I did not do it. I probably did like 1/3 of that entire thing. And did you finish that one? Oh God, yeah. And no, I didn't do it. Anyway, there were some times when we would FaceTime while working out. I did those ones. I don't know that I think I did maybe like 2 other than that.
Oh no.
Or no.
Yeah, let's just say that period of working out went much more effectively for me than for you.
No, I even like when I did soccer, that was the only workout I did. I had never like gone to the gym. I never like went on a run other than soccer. And like soccer kept me fit. Like I mean, I felt like it was pretty. Yeah, it's not like I needed to work out more. I just simply did. I hated working out. I always kind of have. And so then once our Chloe Ting relationship ended, it was nothing. It was quite literally nothing until the next soccer season started. And it was like a quarter of the way through the season. And my coach desperately wanted me back. And he's like, you have a spot on the team if you want it, or just like sub for us. Just like be a sub. And I was like, okay. So I went to one practice, and that's the only practice I ever went to. I didn't do anything else because I so out of shape and I couldn't do it and I didn't want to do it. So I didn't do it. And then later that year, because now we're getting into my junior year, later that year, my best friend and I, we would go to the gym. It was probably like once, twice a week. And I would even go.
Was this with A?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would go with her sometimes, but then a lot of times I actually went by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Guys, I went to the gym. I forgot about that. I went to the gym by myself. But I was working out probably like twice a week for some time.
It was a couple months.
It wasn't consistent for a couple months, but it did last a couple months. And since then, I have not worked out at all. So hopefully I am going to try to do a Chloe Ting thing in January. I don't know which one I'm going to do, but I'm going to take it. So I'm going to do a Chloe Ting in January. And then after that, hopefully just like go to the gym and just be active in some sort of way because it's been a while and I could use that. So working out is on the list. Moisturizing kind of goes with Accutane, but not really because it's a different thing, but it's because of Accutane. Accutane's making me very dry, and I noticed it on my lips because it's the most like, what's it called? Sensitive part of my face, and like I see it every day. But I didn't realize how like bad my knees were getting. Like my knees are pretty dry. My elbows pretty dry. So hopefully I'm going to start taking care of my skin more. Those are the only ones I can think of right now.
I'll go, and then
I still
if you
have
come
a
up with
week.
any.
But yes.
Okay. So
Oh, you were thinking like school stuff too.
only okay. So I have many explanations to my stories. I'm gonna do this. Sure.
Oh, you have so many. I'm stealing some of those. Thank you.
You're so welcome. I've been thinking about mine for a very long time. So as
wait, sorry. When was this started? Like, when did you start the list? Oh my God. She started 20 minutes ago.
I've been thinking of them for weeks.
Yeah, I've been thinking of mine. This is all I remember. 3. She has like 20 things listed. Oh my God.
So okay. This semester, we talked about many times. This semester was difficult for me for a lot of reasons. Why does it not do that? Yeah. Okay. You don't need to fact
It was just
me.
a little bit funny.
Bye
book.
So I struggled a lot this semester, as did a lot of incoming college freshmen. It's a large adjustment. And because of that, as you all, if you have been listening for a little bit, you know Aiden and Hannah. Aiden, my boyfriend, Hannah, my best friend.
Yes.
We made the executive decision to next year keep an accountability group chat with each other to check in. I thought it was
already started.
Well, we have the group chat, but we haven't used it yet. To keep a accountability group chat with each other for every 2 days a week. I think it was Tuesday and Friday, but if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. To kind of just check in with each other on what, like, some of these goals, some of these are long-term, some of these I work very numerically, so like checkbox list or like a certain number of things.
Yeah, the ones I listed are the ones that I plan on keeping in my journal. Like like a New Year's resolution. Sorry, I'm interrupting. No, a New Year's resolution of mine is to procrastinate less. But that's not something I can check off in my book. And that's the hardest kind of goal for me to attain because I can't see the progress.
Yeah. So one of the things, I obviously have the group chat, which I'm very excited for, to kind of do like weekly check-ins and like have other people to keep me accountable. But on top of that, I am keeping journals this year for the first time ever. I've never done that before. Or like never done that consistently before. So I have what?
You're getting Canadian on me.
So sorry.
It's not Canadian, it's cursive. Oh my God. Wrong C word.
So I'm giving the journal I have, the podcast stuff that I was just reading out of, is my like a modified bullet journal, because the aesthetic of like a true bullet journal will keep me from actually doing it. It's too much. I don't have the time. A lot of what it's just a lot. Made me stop. But it's kind of like a organized, pretty-ish journal to keep track of a lot of these like numeric goals. I'm gonna write all of them out, keep track of the numeric goals, and kind of just keep myself accountable to be able to like visually see where I'm at. And then I have another journal. Where you are. Yeah, thank you. And then I have another journal that I want to write like a few sentences from each day, and then kind of use that as a also gratitude journal to write things that I'm grateful for.
That was my favorite part of, I already told her, but that was my favorite part of the original edition of my journal. I've
always wanted to gratitude journal.
I don't have a whole journal for it. It's just a page.
It's now month. Yeah, it's not a page. It's now a part of my everyday. I bought the journal. I got it from Five Below. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
I love Five Below. Now they have Five Beyond section in Five Below.
Yeah, you know they have a record player.
I don't buy it. She wanted. Oh my goodness.
You don't need to help me.
God.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go down my list, and then some of them, if they need to be talked about more, I'll do that. So. What? I physically couldn't if I wanted to. I literally could not.
Really.
Okay, so this semester I want to keep a 4.0 GPA.
Oh. I was like, no.
The math's not working out for that one.
What?
The math doesn't work out for that one.
Well, I thought you meant year. Semester makes more sense.
Yeah, so for this semester, I want to get a 4.0. Last semester, it did not happen, which I'm completely fine with. but I'm not actually, and my need for academic validation is not thriving. So we are gonna strive for a 4 this semester. I really this calendar year would like to buy a car. If that is done, that purchase would be entirely myself. I would be a used car and would be
Prius.
okay.
Please get a Prius.
I don't know about that.
They're so good.
We'll see.
Everyone hates on Priuses, but honestly, objectively, the car is lovely. They can seat 5 people. They're hybrids, so they take up like no gas, and they're quiet.
Everyone hates on my Kia.
And they're easy to drive. They're small. So it's easy to park. And you could use that.
Morgan thinks I'm such a worse driver than I am.
She's not bad of a driver. It's just she's a little reckless. You can park just fine.
I'm not a reckless driver.
Okay, just because you say things doesn't mean they're true.
Okay, we're moving on. I want to
resolution. Relearn how to drive.
I don't. You need to stop. I want to improve the podcast, which obviously we talked about is just keeping up with all of the podcast goals.
Yes.
I want to read 50 books this year.
I saw that and I've decided I want to read 20. No, that's too many. I'm gonna read 15. I usually take a while to read. So 15 I think is pretty attainable.
50 I don't know is attainable, but I want to do it.
That's like a
book a week.
Yeah.
I know.
That's so crazy.
Ooh. I want to start therapy this year.
Will insurance pay for that?
If I tell my parents.
So no.
Yeah, that's enough said. I need it and I want it. I want to learn more and get started with investing.
Oh. I applaud you for that. I don't know that I'm ready to do that.
I have some serious adult money. I don't want to be done with it, but I want to take advantage of it.
Make it into more adult money.
Yes, but I don't want to do something stupid.
You should talk to my dad.
I need to educate myself a lot more. So it's one of my goals this year. I really want to get an intern or job that gears me towards
what you want to do.
The career I'm going into. I currently have 3 jobs for those who don't already know.
Did you tell them about dropping one of your majors?
Pre-law? I haven't dropped my major yet.
But you're planning to, right?
I don't know what to, so I don't know. I currently don't know what my future career is, but I want to figure that out and get an internship or career that leans towards that. Because the current jobs I have nothing to do with what I want to do long term. They're just things that I enjoy.
That's
which are great.
Ambitious. Figuring out what you want to do for the rest of your life in a year.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Or some ideas and like try something out in that field that gets me where I want to go. I want to obviously keep a gratitude journal. I want to improve my style. So I don't hate a lot of the clothing that I wear, but I don't love it. Like I would say on average, I am proud of 2 of the outfits I put together a week. I'd like to be like 5.
Oh Lord. I can't do that.
Not like all out.
No, I'm just thinking about like myself, like.
But I don't want to throw on jeans and a t-shirt.
No, I don't like what I wear, but knowing like how much earlier I'd have to get up to make an outfit and the money I'd have to buy clothes to make good outfits.
Yeah, so I got some clothes for Christmas and I currently I currently have a $200 shopping cart that I'm about to purchase.
From where?
Various places.
Oh.
$200 collectively.
Okay.
I'm skipping that one. I want to be healthier in general. Involving a lot of things like a self-care routine, keeping track of my diet, advocating for myself with doctors. Obviously I have like
you did that pretty well this year, I thought. Did you not?
I more mean like without parent involvement.
Okay.
But yes, I did. I'm trying to keep things straight. I'm getting confused in the lines.
Oh.
Okay, so some more like specific number goals. Call me shallow, but I take pride in my Instagram. I do kind of want to go into social media management. So I enjoy my Instagram a lot. So I would really like to get to like 3,500 followers.
I do not care about my Instagram. This is why she runs her Instagram. She is such a trooper.
My personal Instagram just excites me so much.
That's totally doable.
I think so.
I feel like it could be.
I feel like it could be too. So anyway, so that's one of my
I feel like it could be as long as there's progress with the other one.
Elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So I feel like we talked about this before, but my Pinterest is where I'm actually most successful.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
I'm still at 850,000.
How often do you put stuff on there?
A couple days.
Every couple of days?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I want to completely revamp my Pinterest, like get rid of everything, do all new boards.
What? Well, it's so pretty. Why?
I don't really like it anymore.
Well, then just don't get rid of it, but add to it in a new, what you do like.
I want to revamp my Pinterest, whatever that looks like.
Just like put on your boards, like, I don't know what the word is. Discontinue. Not that, but like let them know that like you're not adding to that board anymore. But don't delete them.
We'll see.
Especially if you want to maintain the monthly viewers.
And then I also have a Redbubble where I upload like sticker designs and sell them. I have not uploaded a single design since I got into college, and I passively make like $15 a month.
My favorite sticker.
Oh no.
I'm not telling them. They already know the story. But it's still my favorite.
What sticker?
The ALM one. So actually we both know the story. So for those who don't know.
So funny.
Rinn has uploaded an ALM as in All Lives Matter. Now, please believe us when we say we do not say that and we do not believe that. Well, yes, but we say Black Lives Matter. There's Black Lives do matter, and they should be treated as they do. And the stickers she made, every penny from those purchases goes to what is it? Does it go to Black Lives Matter? Or it goes to charities. You continue.
Okay. I've donated 2 different times, and each time I chose a different charity just because I learned more information and selected somewhere different. But whether it be like there was a couple times at the very beginning, it was making like a decent bit of money. Like I think in total the stickers made like $20.
And this was in the height of like the
Black Lives Matter movement in like June of 2020. Like I think I uploaded this in like July of 2020.
Yeah.
So those stickers made like a total of like $25. So the first donation I made was like a $7 or $8 donation to, I don't remember which charity. And then for a couple of months I did I'd take like every month whatever they gave me from, like I could see the breakdown from that sticker, and I'd go on, I think for Etsy is what I used for a little while, and find like a sticker or something small within that price range to buy from a Black owned business, like small business. Mm-hmm. And then recently, because now it makes like $2 or $3 every month, it's by far my most popular sticker.
Yeah, like imagine being so
upsetting.
Yeah, it's so annoying that they actually sell, but it just like really shows you how stupid a lot of people are. Like out of all the ALM stickers, you choose the one who even in the description.
I am transparent about the fact that in the description I do say all proceeds will be donated to
Black Lives Matter organizations.
So then recently, I can't remember, I either made a donation in a month or two because it hasn't sold, which is so nice to see. But I've been for the past couple of months been donating to the same organization. I want to say it's something like a word that starts with an F, foundation. But I'd have to go back and look it up. But every month, like it's been $1 or $2. It stopped in November, so I haven't done it for the past 2 months. That I just like, it's like through PayPal donation, that it's just like $1 or $2 a month. So I also this year want to go to, so I want to upload 100 new designs a month for Redbubble. That's it on the conversation topic. I want to
A
go to
month?
a month.
You're gonna make 100 little pieces of artwork a month.
Yes, it's not difficult.
Oh my god! Think of that. That's 1,200 designs
a year.
You could think of 1,200 unique designs.
Don't test me.
That's just so crazy. I mean, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I want to go to 5 concerts this year.
I want to go to 18. I already have my first one scheduled. My first one's in April. Well, the first one I planned is in April. Hopefully, I'll do one before that.
I want to go to 5. I've never been to a single concert.
They're so fun. I love them so.
But I very badly want to go. The problem is I need a concert buddy. I don't have one.
Did I tell them about the Queen concert? It's been okay. Time out. Breaking from this. So November 30th. Oh my god. Have we really not recorded since before? Wow. So we posted that all in December.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't think. You continue talking.
Anyway, November 30th. I got my friend for her birthday. I got us tickets to a Coin concert. And if you don't know Coin, they're a pretty small band.
We posted on the 6th.
Did we talk about it though? No.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Dang, that's crazy. Well, anyway, I think I mentioned it doesn't matter. So we went, and the way that I chose the tickets, we weren't planning going to Coin. I was looking through because we have a shared playlist, and I was looking through the bands or the musicians that we had added to the playlist, and I was like literally just like going straight from there, like looking up if any of them were coming to Florida. And so I kept looking, and I like was choosing between a couple, but like all of these, like we only listened to a couple songs, but we love those songs dearly, and they're on our playlist. And so I ended up choosing Coin, and we had not listened to Coin like at all leading up to the concert. So literally like 2 days beforehand, like we started listening to like the set list, like trying to learn the songs because we only know like the 3 that are on the playlist, and that's it. And so we weren't expecting much from this concert. Like we knew it would be fun, but we didn't know like how good it was actually going to be, especially because we didn't know a lot of the music. It ended up being so enjoyable. It is insane. Coin is actually, I need to do the Spotify receipt for December because I promise you Coin is probably on there. Coin, oh my gosh. They're like magic with the music. I don't know what it is, but it's addicting. So it ended up being amazing. I will be going to concerts now because I've 2 for 2, they've been amazing. So we're gonna try to go to as many as we can because I don't think it can really be a bad experience, you know. Anyway, that did I send you that? Anyway,
it's the worst photo of me ever. No.
Stop. Oh, the candle's going now.
I really want to go to 5. I know 5 Seconds of Summer is in Nashville in July, and Billie Eilish is in Birmingham in March.
Phineas isn't coming to Florida at all. I don't.
That's so sad.
It's so sad. I even like requested for him to come because that was an option.
That's very sad, actually.
But this candle just burned out. Yeah, it is.
I need to find 5, and I need to find someone to go with, most importantly. But I'll report back on that one.
Yeah, I could have gone to the Harry concert by myself and been completely okay. I'm glad that I didn't though. I'm actually really happy that I went with my sister and like had someone there. It's really convenient.
Yeah, was it?
Don't do that with me. You were gonna come.
I know.
But like I would not have gone to the Queen concert had I been going by myself because I always am like much more nervous for concerts than I should be. I always think, look, it's this happy man.
We're holding a car for the people who are with it. It's a toy
Yeah.
car.
Now that we're recording, it's like we're just forgetting that some people aren't looking at us.
Okay. So I also want to increase my social circle. I have Aiden and Hannah. Are you okay?
What? It just doesn't have enough cushion on it.
I hang out with Aiden and Hannah only. And I like
me, but not in
not in person. But I'd like that to change. Like I have friends. Like when I go through like my contact list and like Christmas gifts I gave people in Birmingham this year, like it's a lot of people. But, like I don't hang out with them regularly. So my goal is to hang out with one new friend, i.e., not Hannah, Aiden, or Riley, every week.
What? Hang out with a new friend.
It doesn't have to be like this someone completely new every week.
So you can like find a new friend and then do that person for a couple weeks.
Yes, and then they become
still every week. That's a lot to commit to.
Yeah, well, I want to expand my social circle.
She is working over 40 hours a week and is taking 16 credit hours.
Everyone leave me alone, okay?
And she wants to hang out with a new person every week.
Rate on a scale of 1 to 10 how burnt out Corinne's gonna be this semester.
She's gonna be so crazy.
Okay.
Maybe those 5 weeks of skipping will come like all before February. I mean, all before March.
I also want to interview or email with 3 professionals in my future career path per month.
Do people actually like?
Yeah.
Wow. Really? You
Yeah.
have connections to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I want to start making connections like that and stuff. So whether it be like a professor or like a colleague of a professor. Or people, LinkedIn is based on like TikTok and people who talk about it, or where a lot of people find people, like alumni of UAB. So I really want to try and working on that this semester because I feel like it can be really helpful just to like build a connection, like get helpful information possibly. Am I babysitting a 2-year-old right
now?
No. So that is the majority of my New Year's resolutions. A lot of those will be getting a page in the bullet journal. So I think I'm going to post like a series of Instagram stories when I finish like the setup of my bullet journal, just so everyone can see how cool I am. Because
that's why she does this.
That was a total joke if everyone missed it. Is that my brother?
That's the AC.
Oh. Do you have anything else to share with the group?
How long has it been? I feel like it's been like 20 minutes.
I think it's been like 40 minutes.
How do we check?
You don't.
It's currently 5 a.m. to the minute. What else do I have to share? We're not doing any facts or quotes or advice this week. We're gonna let you breathe.
We didn't talk about the YouTube, did we?
No, we didn't discuss the structure of it. So, YouTube every Tuesday,
Thursday.
No, every
the
episodes.
Every Monday.
Every Monday. The recorded version, the filmed version of the recording will go up on our YouTube, and then we take turns every Thursday filming, probably a vlog, maybe, because that was heavily requested by our biggest fan, Hannah Music. So she wanted us to do challenges and like YouTube-y things, and I vetoed it. Sorry, Hannah, but this is the compromise. So hopefully, if things go as planned, we'll do 8 episodes a month, with the exception of when we take our 5 weeks off. Whenever that'll be. You'll never get a warning. It'll just happen. Are we still gonna film the vlogs or whatever that week that we skip?
I don't know. It depends.
We'll figure it out.
We'll let you know.
Well, we say that, but you'll just figure it out. We'll never let you know. We could be better about that, but we have a lot of other things we're going to be better at instead. So you'll figure it out. I think that's the YouTube's kind of self-explanatory. I don't think they're going to be long videos. They're not going to be long videos by any means. The ones that aren't the episodes. The episodes might not be great quality.
We're going to try, okay?
Like this. This is just what you get, okay?
I don't know why it's so bad.
Well, here's the thing. They were doing just fine with just the voices, so now that they have a face, Do they really have room to complain?
No.
That's just my thinking. If you guys feel differently and want to complain, our DMs are open.
No, they're not. Not for that.
I'll totally take them.
Oh my gosh, speaking of, we got asked to be on another podcast. Quite persistently, might I add. I don't want to call them out, but I do want Morgan to read this right now.
Allowed?
No. Morgan's reading for the audio listeners. I also started this very bad habit of speaking in cursive or a horrible British accent regularly, and it's not.
I do a British
good.
accent, but it's not the same as hers.
It's not good. Someone should send help ASAP. I don't suppose you're interested.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Actually?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
As long as they tell me what I'm talking about. As long as they set up and I don't have to carry the thing like I do here. Anyway, if we ever end up on someone else's podcast, we will tell you about that, and we will let you guys know, post it on our story probably. If you don't follow the Instagram, that's where you are going to get any updates that you get from us. Not all the updates. We don't do all the updates. But any updates we do, we will put on our Instagram at eitr.podcast. Right now we're at about 1,300 followers. Hopefully by this time next year, it'll be a different number.
I really hope we look back on this podcast episode and smile. If not, I might cry, but that's okay.
It's so weird that we've been doing this for over a year.
We're doing this for...
I don't know when we started. Was it August?
I can tell you.
Oh. How many episodes do we have?
36. We started in July of 2020. So it's been a year and a half.
I remember when we started this, she's like, I have this crazy idea. I was like, okay, we could do it. Why not?
You were excited.
I'm still so excited. I love doing the podcast.
I love the podcast too. I am genuinely really excited that we do this.
In all seriousness though, we are really going to try to hold ourselves accountable to our new things. We didn't share a lot of the details of how we plan on executing these goals, but the details are where we're trying to make differences.
Mm-hmm.
So bear with us. If it's a little bit rocky, I mean, it's always been rocky. Just pretend like it isn't.
Yeah, I think it's also very important to keep in mind that we started this podcast very much with the intention of like something fun to do.
It still is fun to do, but like, it was literally just for us. It was
just for us. It was something just fun to do. It was to keep the two of us kind of like our own accountability, just like we had an excuse to talk every week.
And our conversations became, not to bring it up again, but like they became more intentional. They became more like constructive.
They did. And it became this, not that we have ever fallen out of love for the podcast, but that original intention for the podcast has changed just because we now have 200 people listening to every episode.
Yeah, it's interesting having it like someone actually like listen and coming back.
So there's an intentionality behind now. There's that.
Like, okay, we can't just be
in the large
nonsense
scheme
for 50 minutes.
Yes, in the large scheme of things, that's a very small group of people. But it's that that tiny wave that you have, how do you continue writing that? How do you promote that? How do you any of the above? Because yes, we still are doing it for ourselves and still
all of us is still authentic. It's just what we choose to put out there is a little different.
Yes, it just is a bit of an adjustment from this fun hobby of ours to now a like actual thing.
Yeah.
So
like this went on my college resumes. Like all of them. I submitted to all of them.
Yeah, I did too. They were on mine too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just one of those things that you it's just gonna take us a little bit of time to kind of what'd you say?
I can't tell that joke. It's too hurtful to myself, and I won't put it on the internet.
To kind of just get into this phase of being more consistent and accountable with each other, and kind of in this theme of what Morgan and I are gonna try to hold ourselves accountable to in 2022. Yeah. So with that, it is now 5:07 a.m. We're going to do our outro.
7? What have we been talking about for the last 7 minutes? I swear to God, I literally told you I set the time and I said 5 o'clock to the minute. What have we been talking about for 7 minutes? We need to, okay. Time's flying. We gotta go.
So with that, Morgan and I are gonna go bolt for a little bit and then go get coffee because we officially pulled an all-nighter.
Oh, 5 a.m. is the official all-nighter.
I think the official is like 6. When did you get a coffee?
I think the official is once the sun starts coming up.
That's like 6-ish.
Depends on what season you're in.
We're right now.
Okay, we're gonna head out. We hope that you guys
you're
have
done. You don't get to do the intro. No, thank you guys so much for listening. We hope that you had a fantastic holiday season. We love you guys so much. If you are somewhat interested in what we have to offer, go follow our TikTok and Instagram. It's at EITR.podcast.
What day is this going up on? What like number day?
The 3rd.
I hope everyone had a super happy New Year.
We did.
Well,
I'm assuming.
Hopefully.
We can't wait to come back next week on the 10th and discuss all of our Morgan's beginning of school, probably. And
we have a new thing beginning on the 10th. I don't actually remember what it is. But no, that's not. No, I'll remind you later.
Okay. Also make sure you subscribe to our YouTube if you have any interest of watching our faces discuss this one technically podcast. It'll be also at the Room podcast if you want to follow our personal DMs, which is where you this is uncomfy, which is where you can DM us any questions, concerns, comments, or just be friends. You can find those in our Instagram bio. Thank you guys. Shut up. Thank you guys so much for listening. We hope you have a great week and we love you.
Bye guys.
Bye.